Hi, I'm Brent, and this month I was competing in the GDKO Game Jam. This Game Jam is one with multiple rounds, where every round a number of people get eliminated and won't be able to continue on their game. The theme for this Game Jam was very open. You had to make a game that had a core mechanic and a secondary mechanic that would help your core mechanic progress. At this point, I still don't know if I made it through, but I really hope so, and either way, I will be continuing this project. The game I made was Poker Pantry. Poker Pantry is my take on the auto battler genre, and it's heavily inspired by one of my favorite phone games, Super Auto Pets. I'll give a quick tutorial on how to play it. You can also play it on my itch page, I will link it in the description. But let's get started. So this is your kitchen, where you will be able to choose your food, which will build your deck, which was my core mechanic. My secondary mechanic is, like in Super Autobats, some sort of auto battle where you face off other opponents that also made their own decks, of course, and the best dish would win this fight and would be able to continue to build out their deck further. You have 5 lives, so you can survive 5 battles if you lose them all, but of course we're not gonna try to do that. So you have $10. You can use them to buy vegetables or fruits or meat or power-ups. And you can see that this is a tomato, so it's a vegetable. I can take another vegetable. Let's go, I buy 3 vegetables. This will not give me anything at this point, but I will get 3 3 times 50 points because I have mixed different kinds together. And I can go for a flush since I already have 3 vegetables. But if I have 5, I will get a flush. If I press go, I will face off against another team. We will get our points. And in this case, it's a tie, but of course, the further you go, the more combos you can get. For example, now I have 5 vegetables, but I also have 2 pairs since they are the same. You're also able to freeze certain items to keep them at the next round, and buy spices, which will give power-ups. Those spices won't add to your total score. They're also very bad later on. I'm sorry for that. And you can see that I absolutely obliterated my opponent, which was also me because it's my old teams. And that's basically it. You need to win 5 times to win the game, and if you've done that, then it's over. You can restart, you can try another team, you can try another strategy, but that's currently what's in the game and what was my submission for this round. This entire project was made with Godot, which is my third project using Godot, but I'm still very happy with what I've accomplished. But I've also run into some issues along the way. Here you can see the team setup screen, which is the setup, the first screen you enter if you start playing the game. And already you can see I have plates here, but I don't have them here. They are loaded in dynamically, but they are a completely different kind of plate than this. So I coded the entire select, buy options, all that stuff, but it was really hard to set a plate occupied or bought or removed. And it's all handled by multiple signals over multiple scripts. It was really badly coded, and I'm currently working that. Same with the game scene. If we go look here, you see it's just 2 calculators, the pots, and no food yet. The food themes are just the textures that are held in an array instead of passing the dictionary I've made, which is in my scripts. You can see that I just have this entire array I need to be here, of themes. I didn't pass this. I don't know why. It held all the current food, all the valuables of the foods. Instead, I just take this, I reworked it to the textures, and then placed the textures in an array, and then displayed that. which meant that the score calculation couldn't be done in real time because I had no idea which level they had, which type of food. I just only had a texture. So I placed a score calculator between the scenes changing. So from going from the team setup to the game scene, the entire calculation would already be done, and I would be adding the points to an array. So let's say you have a pair, I'll add 50 points to the array. Then I see, oh, you have another pair, I'll add another 50 points to the array. And then in the game scene script, I would just update this label each time for every entry in that array and just added the points on top of what already was on the label. And this was also a lot of the feedback I got is that the points aren't really clear. You can see I had like 3 pairs if you know the points out of your head, which I do of course because I've been coding this and been testing this, but most of the players won't. And that's also being reworked at this moment. So that was round 1. I really hope I make it to round 2 so I can still develop on this game. I have a lot of ideas to continue on this, like adding recipes, making you add certain foods together, or adding chefs that will ask for a certain way of cooking. For example, only vegetarian food or only fruits, stuff like that. All of that could be added in the future, but it's all a big if, of course. It also depends on the next task that we're gonna get and if I make it through in the first place. Either way, I hope to see you all soon. And if you have any questions about how I coded anything or you want to see how my approach was to a certain thing, feel free to ask in the comments and I'll try and respond. Alright, bye bye.